This is ANN News Brief.
Pope Francis and two other religious leaders have sent out an extraordinary Christmas appeal to South Sudan rival leaders Salva Kiir and Riek Machar to keep their promise to form at least a transitional unity government early next year. The brief message was signed by Pope Francis, worldwide Anglican leader Archbishop Justin Welby, and former moderator of the Church of Scotland, Reverend John Chalmers, on Wednesday. Three religious leaders said they were praying for a renewed commitment to the path of reconciliation and fraternity. Pope Francis reiterated that only stable peace would allow him visit, as he hopes to do so next year. President Salva Kiir and former rebel leader Riek Machar said last week they have agreed to form a transitional unity government, even if they fail to resolve all their differences before the end of February 2020. Last month, the two rivals delayed forming a government for 100 days beyond the November 12th deadline, which itself was an extension of an original deadline in May. Weeks before the original deadline, the religious leaders brought Kiir, Machar and other politicians to the Vatican for a retreat last April. And then, in a dramatic gesture on the last day of the retreat, Pope Francis knelt at the feet of the previously warring leaders and urged them not to return to a civil war that ended with a shaky peace deal in 2018. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan says his government will send troops to Libya following Tripoli's request for it. Erdogan says he will present legislation to parliament in January for the deployment. A month ago, Turkey signed two separate accords with Libya's internationally recognized government of Fayez al-Sarraj on security and military cooperation, and another on maritime boundaries in the eastern Mediterranean. Libya's Government of National Accord, GNA, has been fending off a month-long offensive by Khalifa Haftar's forces in eastern Libya that have allegedly received support from Russia, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates. Erdogan visited Tunisia on Wednesday to discuss cooperation for a possible ceasefire in neighboring Libya. And on Thursday, he said Turkey and Tunisia have agreed to support the GNA. Erdogan said in his speech he has accepted an invitation from Libya to send troops and will put forward the bill to send soldiers as soon as parliament opens. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Botswanas High Court has thrown out petitions filed by the main opposition parties challenging the outcome of election that returned the Botswana Democratic Party BDP to a parliamentary majority. October's election was the first time there had been any doubt about whether the long-ruling BDP would return to power after a spat between Masisi and former President Ian Khama, who backed his rivals, seemed to throw the contest open. President Magwezi Masisi's party won the poll with 38 seats, automatically making their candidate president. The opposition umbrella for Democratic Change UDC got 15 seats and two smaller parties got 4 between them. The ruling party has been in power since independence from Britain in 1966, and the country has enjoyed stability and prosperity as a result of its plentiful and well-managed diamond resources. President Masisi promised at his swearing-in last month to drive a transformation of Botswana's economy that would create more jobs for 2.2 million people and diversify the economy away from minerals. That is ANN News Brief at 1. Thanks for watching. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I am Lucy Ademi.